the chills and hopefully the thrills of this snowy evening. Teams here passionately supported, but this is going to be a testing evening. The conditions will require of them something just a little bit more. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of Saka! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Arsenal make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Merino. Chance here to counter. Now it's Saka. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Messi. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's had it nicked away. He is through here! And that's... Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's come back out to him. It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Ipswich get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Great hit! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 27 minutes is number 19.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entity.
Martinelli! got their lead back.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal, after 30 minutes, is number 11, Gabriel Martinez.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Hutchinson. He's looking wide.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that should get the job done. Martinelli. Havertz. And there's green grass ahead of him. Morsi. It's a really well-measured ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Havertz. And here's Havertz. Saka. Ødegaard. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Saka! Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal, number 7.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal head into half-time, 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Chaplin. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Has a go! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, that's a key interception. Burgess. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Lewis Skelly did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And here's Havertz. Martinelli! Oh, almost a 6th!
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Mikel Merino, who does have an assist to his name, gets his pass away. Burns. Chaplin. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ødegaard. Ødegaard! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Clark. Morsi. And he's surging through. Oh, easy pickings there. For Merino. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, that's been intercepted. Cajuste. Clark. Hutchinson looking to add to his goal. Nicely weighted ball.
2 added minutes.
Great
has
work
been
on the
indicated.
overlap. Out for a throw. Ipswich could have here their final chance.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded.
And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in a